Most entrepreneurs crush business but lose their health. If this is you, here's how to fix it. This episode is going to be really short, cut straight to the chase, with just 3 solutions on how to fix your health if it's currently coming at the expense of business and chasing money, which we all need, of course, but we also need our health. But what you don't need is lazy advice and bad advice that probably doesn't fit into your lifestyle. There's so many bad pieces of advice I see on social media that is only suitable for people with 9 to 5 and a 9 to 5 mindset. So I'm going to share with you 3 pieces of bad advice, 3 pieces of better advice that's likely to help you and your world as an entrepreneur, like me. Why should you listen to me? Because I know these 3 things work with the entrepreneurs and business leaders that we coach over and over again. I'm not going to add too much context because I wanted to keep this episode short. Some of them may come as a reminder. Some of them might be new. 3 pieces of bad advice. Number 1 is find balance. It's absolute bullshit as an entrepreneur. Your life is different to someone who does work a 9 to 5. And if you are currently in the stage of building a business or trying to maintain a successful business, plus a family, plus a relationship, someone just saying find balance isn't helpful. Secondly, set big goals. Yes, big goals are important, but what's even more important is having a system that is realistic and is going to help you move towards a big goal. Goals for me are important, but they lose all of their power if you are setting big goals but consistently missing hitting them. It devalues the intention of a goal if you are setting them and never actually hitting them. So focus on just as much the process and the system towards big goals. This is what builds confidence. Thirdly, someone just saying to you, stay motivated. Motivation does not last. Discipline does. So someone just saying to you, stay motivated is not remotely helpful if you don't have a process in place that's going to keep you disciplined and help you stay consistent. Because these are the things that are going to help you stay motivated. You're going to stay motivated by seeing progress. Being disciplined with your actions is going to keep you progressing, so you'll naturally stay more motivated. 3 better solutions if you feel like you're burning out, you're not healthy, you're overweight, you're out of shape, and you want to fix it. Firstly, create non-negotiables. So treat your workouts and your sleep like a meeting. Schedule it like an appointment to yourself. If you do this and prioritize meetings to yourself, just like you do prioritize client meetings, watch the return on investment that brings you when it comes to more efficiency, more focus, more energy, and a great level of performance in business. But so many entrepreneurs go into a week without knowing when I'm going to train and what time am I going to go to bed. So schedule your workouts and your sleep like a client meeting. You're just as important as your clients. But if you don't value yourself, it's going to cost you other things you value, which is your output in business and all the benefits that come with that. Secondly, instead of focusing on motivation, yes, of course, discipline is important, but what's going to help you stay more disciplined is focusing on identity over motivation. When you focus on who you're trying to be and who you actually are at your best, it's a lot easier to align your habits and actions to that person. But get clear on who you want to be. So for example, at the minute, if you identify as someone who is an unhealthy eater, an unhealthy person, try and reframe your identity as a healthy high performer. And if you're currently not that person, at least plant the seed and then align your daily habits and actions towards that healthy high performer. And notice how good it feels when you are implementing the habits of a healthy high performer. Condition that, repeat that over and over again. Just like maybe you currently condition bad habits over and over again. Decondition the bad habits, recondition and consistently condition new habits as a healthy high performer. Eventually it becomes who you are, what you do, and how you see yourself. You will consistently show up as that person more. Lastly, elite decisions come from elite health. Your health drives absolutely everything. Certainly your energy levels do. So if high-level decision making is important to you and your business, try and cement in your mind that being healthy is going to help you drive better decisions on a consistent basis. A lot of the reasons, or a lot of the times I find people not being consistent with their health is because they've not attached enough value on being healthy. So if right now you're listening to this or watching this and high-level decision making is important to you, then if high-level decisions are important to you, pair next to that how important being healthy is. Because for me, it's absolutely impossible to make the consistent high-level decisions if you're emotionally fatigued and you're lacking energy. So focus just as much on the value of health, and then notice over time how much better your decision making is and how much less willpower it requires to execute great decisions. So for example, I'm going to share a little story now about a guy called Scott Goodwin, fantastic client who's just recently joined Built to Last. He found before joining us that he was feeling very fatigued around 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. He was feeling very tired, sometimes even having to have short power naps because he was tired. Why? Because he wasn't eating well at lunch. And remember, everything you eat is an investment or cost in the energy you have or don't have. So Scott started eating better since he's been with us. And in his first 30 days, he's dropped 5 kilograms. But better than that, he's now feeling sharper in the afternoon and towards the end of the day, and not just in the morning. And as a result of that, he's more productive, he's more focused, he's getting more done, which is yielding a bigger ROI in his business growth and decision making. So if you want elite level decisions, focus on elite level health. So just in summary, focus on creating daily non-negotiables. Treat your training and sleep like a client meeting. Focus on identity over motivation, and start placing a bigger value on health. But what's going to help you do that is understanding that when you are healthy, you're going to make much better decisions. Remember, the success of your business is going to come down to the decision making that you execute on a daily basis. All right? But ignore generic advice that is not helpful. As always, I'd love to know what your biggest takeaway is from this episode. And if you are someone who is stuck, underperforming in any way, and you would like to explore how accountability and a world-class team of professionals that we have inside Built to Last can help you, just like it's helped Scott and many of the clients we work with, then please reach out to me, click on the show notes, and let's start a conversation on how we can get you performing at the top of your game consistently, week to week, month to month, year round. Because that's exactly what Built to Last can do for you. Thank you so much for listening. I'll see you next time.